Okay. So see that, as I already told you, this subject is the combination of two subjects. One is the basic electrical engineering and another one is the basic electronics. Is it right? So the electrical engineering, we call it's a section first, and that electronics engineering, we call it's a section second. So there are total two sections. First section is on electrical engineering and the second section is on electronics engineering. And in every section, the total 4 topics are there, 4 units are there. It means that in the section first, 4 units are there. Similarly, in the section second, 4 units are there. Is it right? 1 minute, please. Huh? So what I say that in the section first, the total 4 units are there, which are based on electrical engineering. And in the section second, another 4 units are there on the basis of electronics engineering. Is it right? Now, I request you just note it down the syllabus. You just try to make the title basic electrical and electronics engineering. In short, these subjects we call it's a BEEE, means basic, and EEE stands for electrical electronics engineering. Are you get it, my friend? This is the combined subjects. One subject is that. Hope that everyone have written the title of the subjects. Now write down section first, unit number 1, DC circuits. DC circuits. So can anyone explain me what is meant by DC?
Direct current.
Direct current.
Direct current.
I actually thought that you will get I will get that answer similar like that, direct current. Is it the meaning of DC or is it the full form of a DC?
Full form of the DC.
Full form.
Absolutely correct. You should know the thing here. So this is the full form. We call it a direct current. Very good. Can anyone explain me what is meant by the circuits? Anyone try?
Combinations of wires, buttons, bulbs, etc.
Okay, good, very good try. Actually, the circuit, we call it a combination of electrical and electronic devices with active energy source or that energy source. It means that, as we know that so many electrical and electronic components are there. For example, resistor, capacitor, inductor, and the devices. When they are connected to that energy source, it may be DC, it may be AC. Is it right? That entire path of this combination, entire loop, we call it a circuit. This is the simple one definition. I'm not going to go through the definition which is given in the book. Is it right? This is one simple definition. It is the combination of that all electrical and electronics component, when they are grouped together, when they are connected together, then this entire path, that closed path, that we call it a circuit. Because why I am explaining that? Because everywhere in this subject we are using the word circuit. This subject, this word is commonly used everywhere in this subject is that. So you must understand what is meant by the circuit first. Is it right? And you must know that the full form of a DC as well as full form of the AC. As you rightly mentioned that the DC stands for direct current and that AC stands for alternating current.
Alternating current.
Good. Now, hope that everyone have mentioned that the title of that unit number 1, which is DC circuit. So in that title, in that topic, total 3 subunits are there. So all of you, please try to note it down. The first subunit 1.1, which is Ohm's law, comma, resistance, comma, specific resistance, comma, energy sources, comma, concepts of open circuit and short circuit. Okay. So may I know that, have you learned that Ohm's law?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Resistance?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Specific resistance?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Energy sources? Energy sources? DC energy source, AC energy source? Yes or no? If you say no, I don't have any problem. I will not ask
Yes,
any
sir.
question. Okay, means you have learned this thing. Okay. The concept of open circuit and short circuit? Yes or no? Or you don't know? What?
Yes, sir.
अरे शिकला का नहीं है हा concept? Can anybody explain? Give me response. Either yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. I think open circuit and short circuit, I think it may be new point to you, but the rest of the points, subunits, you might be learned in the 11th and the 12th physics subjects. Is it right? Now, we will go in details. Don't worry about it. I will not ask any question on any point. So don't worry about it. Okay. So write down the second subunit 1.2, Kirchhoff's voltage and current law. Kirchhoff's voltage and current law. And its application for circuit solutions. And its application for circuit solution. Okay. Once again, may I know these things? Have you learned that Kirchhoff's voltage and current law?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and have you solved the problems on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, means this point is
Yes.
not new for you. Okay. Then last point in this first topic, 1.3, simplification of circuits. Simplification of circuits using series, comma, parallel combinations. Series, comma, parallel combinations. Comma, star dash delta, comma, delta dash star convergence. So these are the 3 subunits under the first topic is that DC circuit. Again, have you learned that the series and parallel combination? Series and parallel circuit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, but I think the star delta conversions, it may be new for you. Am I right? So if you see,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay. If you see that the subunits of the DC circuits, then you will clearly get the one thing, the 80 to 90% syllabus you already learned in 11th and 12th in physics subjects. Only 1 or 2 points are new to you. Is that, is it right? It means that now you will clear that one thing, this subject is related to that engineering physics, and you are most of the concepts you already learn, only the few points are added newly in the syllabus is there. It means that, let me clear that one point, this is a very easy subject is that. But the another point is that we have to just give the more focus on the numerical part is there. That is the only one point is there. Get it my point? So this is about the first unit. So let me go to that, the next slide for the next unit is there. Let me try to open that the next unit. So write down the title of that second unit, unit number 2, magnetic circuit and single phase transformer. Magnetic circuit and single phase transformer. Okay. So before going to discuss the subunits, let me know that have you learned that magnetic circuit concepts? Magnetic circuit, flux, mmf, reluctance, Faraday's law. Yes or no? Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you learned that magnetic circuit or not? Or this is new one?
सर 12 फिजिक्स मध्ये झाले.
But why you are, let me clear that I'm not going to ask any question to anybody. Definitely we are trying to discuss all these concepts once again. We are discuss in a detail, so don't worry about it. I just want to know about these things, whether these things or these points are familiar to you or not. Okay, no doubt about it. Now if you try to return the title of the second unit, now in the second unit total 4 units, subunits are there. So write down 2.1 first subunit, basic definitions related to magnetic circuit. Basic definitions related to magnetic circuit. Okay, so which basic definition? Write it down in a bracket. Flux, comma, mmf, comma, reluctance, comma, flux density, comma, magnetic field strength, comma, permeability. Bracket complete. And then after that bracket, comparison between electric and magnetic circuit. Comparison between electric and magnetic circuit. Okay, so this is just introduction. Then second subunit 2.2, series magnetic circuits. Series magnetic circuits with air gap. With air gap, comma, magnetic leakage. Magnetic leakage and fringing. And fringing. Check the spelling. And fringing. Then 2.3, third subunit. Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Comma, Lenz's law. Lenz's law. Comma, concept of self and mutual inductance. Concept of self and mutual inductance. And now the last point of this topic, 2.4, working principle and construction of single phase transformer. Single phase transformer. Comma, EMF. See on your mobile screen, EMF equation of single phase transformer. Anybody know that the meaning of EMF?
Electromotive force.
Electromotive.
Very good. And another one, it comes here, MMF. Just like a EMF, EMF stands for electromotive force. With the same way, this is the electrical circuit terminology. Now the magnetic circuit terminology is MMF, magnetomotive force. Please try to remember. MMF stands for magnetomotive force. Okay, so hope that everyone have written the all 4 subunits of the second unit is there. Okay, so let me go to that, the next third unit. Just write down the title of that unit number 3, single phase AC circuit. Now here AC terminology it comes. So what that terminology stands for? AC, alternating current. Very good. Now in this topic, so total 3 subunits are there. Okay, so write down the first subunit, 3.1. Have you learned that AC circuit or AC circuit related concepts? The definition for frequency, cycle, time period. Okay, means this is also not the new part. You maybe the few points are added here which are the new for you. Okay, so write down 3.1, introduction to AC. Introduction to AC, comma, generation of alternating voltage. Generation of alternating voltage and current. Generation of alternating voltage and current, comma, the concept of cycle. Concept of cycle, comma, period, or you can also call it as a time period. I think within 1 minute our session will be finished. So don't worry. As per the timetable, your last session will be start. Time period, comma, frequency, frequency, comma, phase difference, comma, now check the spelling and write instantaneous value, comma, peak value.